Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. On this episode today, I'm going to be doing something that I will probably end up regretting. I'm going to fight the Fanatic, or at least try to. Apparently, he likes having party members with the curse, and he will attack you more frequently if you have party members with the curse. So I'm going to take 4 of my party members, who all have the curse, out on a mission to the Weld, and we're going to see if we can't find the Fanatic and kill him. I don't know if you have to kill him multiple times on every difficulty level. I don't know if we have to kill him once on Apprentice, once on Veteran, once on Champion, or what, but I want to at least fight him once. I don't think I'm going to be taking out too many Crimson Cursed party members frequently, so let's just do it now. In the front line, I have the Flagellant. He's got healing scrolls and the healing head of Junia, and he's going to be focused entirely on doing damage with his bleeding, which is pretty good, and healing. He's going to be healing with Exsanguinate, Reclaim, and Redeem. And I'm hoping that with the bonuses to his healing skills, these skills should hopefully heal by like 50, 60, 70% of a party member's max HP, and that could be fantastic. Second position is going to be the Man-at-Arms. He's got Dismas's head and a damage stone for just more damage. And what I'm expecting to happen here is I'm expecting to use the Man-at-Arms primarily for guarding and riposte. You know, Retribution will activate riposte, and then if a boss that maybe he's got a couple of actions per round, maybe he does a lot of AoE stuff, he's going to constantly take damage by hitting me, and ideally that will help to make the fight go a little bit faster. We've got a Jester in the third position. Bleeding, I think, is going to be very nice here, especially on bosses. You know, if he's got a lot of protection, we can get around it. Inspiring Tune for stress relief, and Dirk Stab just for damage and positioning. He's got a protection head, because I didn't know what else to give him. I don't have anything that increases bleed chance, I don't think. And Scouting and Trap Disarm chance book, just for the hell of it. In the fourth position, Plague Doctor with Blinding Gas, Incision, Battlefield Medicine, Noxious Blast, although I might swap off to Plague Grenade at some point, but right now, the Plague Doctor doesn't have any way of hitting the front line from the back. It's just basically Blinding Gas, Battlefield Medicine, so I figure why not give him something. Enemies in the Weld will be a little bit resistant to Blight, but he should still have like a 40-50% chance of landing the Blight depending on what enemies we fight. And of course, you know, depending on what the boss is, what he does, it might be good to have Blight, might be good to have Bleed. I have both here. I also have the Bloody Herb, which gives the Plague Doctor better melee skill, accuracy, damage, and bleeding skill chance. It is raining outside, and that's thunder. I also gave him the Witch's Vial, plus 20% stun skill chance, which is going to synergize really nicely for Blinding Gas. You know, I figured during combat missions, the stun's going to be very important at keeping the back line of a enemy party at bay. I might want Disorienting Blast, especially if the boss that we fight is, you know, if we fight him, is good against, or stun is good against him. You know, we fought the Crocodilian. The Crocodilian is really good if you can have a stun. If you can stun him once per turn, that, you know, halves the number of actions that he takes, halves the damage output, halves the number of buffs that he can give himself, or the healing that he can give himself. So stun is really good in that situation, but in certain other boss fights, stun is really bad, or stun just doesn't have a chance of landing because their stun resistance is so high. So I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm just trying to cover all of my bases generally. I also really love having Battlefield Medicine on a Plague Doctor for the ability to get someone off of Death's Door and also heal them off of Death's Door. And the Cure Bleed Blight does work on the Plague Doctor as well as the target, so this is a very strong ability, and it's kind of one of my core abilities to ever put on a Plague Doctor. I can never see myself not using Battlefield Medicine. It's so good. It has saved many, many people in my playthroughs. So I think this is what we're gonna do. I think I've given everyone skills and abilities. I've put a couple of people in for, not stress relief, but for disease recovery, and I think I put someone else in for removing a negative affliction. Maybe I didn't in the sanitarium. No, I didn't. We should put someone in here. Like, it doesn't matter what we remove as long as we remove something. Like Fear of Mankind. Yeah, $2,000 is kind of expensive, but I'll do it anyways. I got plenty of money because I have plenty of trinkets I can sell, duplicates, you know. Move resist. You know, who cares about move skill chance amulets? Who cares about a second bleeding amulet, second leper amulet, second bounty hunter amulet? We can just sell that stuff in the future if we need to. Okay. I'm trying to delay for as long as I can, but I don't think I can delay any longer. I think I just have to go. Why this party layout and why the weld? Well, I can't bring the Abomination because I need the Flagellant because he's my only healer who has the Crimson Curse, and I want to bring along an entirely cursed party to increase the chances of getting the Fanatic. The Ruins and the Cove are out because they're resistant to bleed, and I have 1, 2, 3 party members who have bleeding attacks. The Warrens, I think, has more bullshit, like more resistances to bleed and blight, I think, but maybe the weld does. But, you know, if it's between the Warrens and the weld, let's just go with the weld. So the mission is activate 3 infected corpses. I don't know if we'll fight the Fanatic. We might just not fight the Fanatic. I'm gonna take like 9 blood. A couple of people are wasting, like the Man-at-Arms is wasting, the Plague Doctor is craving, so we are going to have to feed them blood basically as soon as we get into the mission. I'm gonna bring 2 stacks of food. I will bring numerous torches. I will bring a stack of shovels. I will bring bandages. I'm gonna over-prepare for this mission just because I do feel like if we can kill this guy, it would be really fun to do. Holy water? Bring along a couple. I'm fully stacked, but you know what? 1 stack of blood is basically gonna be used immediately as soon as we walk through the door, and everything else is just gonna be, you know, dropped as we adventure on. Okay, let's embark. Yes. Yes. No, I don't like this. This feels bad, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Here we go. It's the weld. It's silent. I've heard that if you fight the Fanatic, this screen will be changed to the Fanatic screen. It'll be like, this is the Fanatic, and he's gonna mess your shit up. So I don't know if maybe we're just not gonna find him. He is randomly placed in the level somewhere, so we're just gonna run across him if he's here. You are wasting. You are wasting away. Well, should probably give you some blood. And now you're just at the passive state. You are craving. I might want to give you blood just so that you stop like moving your position along the party, so I'm gonna do that right now. You're in bloodlust. No one else gives a damn because they're all like, yeah, we get it. Blood. Yeah, man. You know, so I'm just gonna move on. It's an interesting layout. It's pretty much a straight line, so if we find the Fanatic, we're gonna run across him, you know. So 2 of the mosquitoes in the back line is actually pretty good for the Plague Doctor. We can probably just stun them both immediately. Now this is part of the problem of having the Plague Doctor in the back is that they can't use the incision, but I don't know what else to do with that, so this is what we're doing. Let's activate a riposte, shall we? I mean, we could just crush. And honestly, crush with all the damage upgrades we have might get the kill like immediately. So why don't we do that? He's gonna be dead. The Jester will be able to kill him with his slice off. The mosquito's gonna die if he bleeds, which he did. Harvest, excuse me. So that's not bad. It's not bad first turn. We killed a couple of them. We can't get the curse because we are already cursed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know is the answer. So this is where it really is a bit of an annoyance having the Plague Doctor. They can't really do anything against these guys because they have such high blight resistance. And honestly, the stress does not matter because the Jester can just heal his own stress whenever he freaking pleases. If you bleed, you die. You are dead. You're gonna heal your own stress. And then we move on. A crush should destroy you. What I might want to do, though, is actually just get a stun out on... Okay, never mind. I gave him too many damage upgrades. I was thinking if we get the stun on him, we might be able to... Yeah, okay. We might be able to get a little bit more of a heal out. And I think that that is something that I want to do. Crit heal for 4. Hey, back up to full health. I just want to make sure that, you know, the only person who's going to get wounded ideally is the flagellant, eventually. Only eventually, ideally. Everyone has Crimson Curse. I'm going to save the blood. Let's, you know what, just dump it. This is going to be a very tricky party we've got here, you know? It could work. It could not. If we find the Fanatic, he could totally destroy me. So I want to make sure I am stocked with goods. I want the holy water. Well, actually, holy water, if I try to use it on one of my characters, it'll hurt them, I think, because they're vampires and it's holy water, right? But like, I want to save the bandages. I want to save the anti-venom. And if it costs me a little bit of... Nice crit. If it costs me a little bit of money or heirlooms, this mission is not about money or heirlooms. It's about surviving and ideally killing a really nasty boss. So that's what I want to have happen here. Let's just crush this front guy. I think we can kill him super easily, which would be rather nice, actually. Will the harvest get the kill? 3 to 4 plus light. So I'm just gonna use. Yeah, nice. I like it. I was gonna say I could use the harvest to get a little bit of damage on the brigand cutthroat, but it doesn't have a guaranteed chance of killing him. And with these guys, get the blight up. The blight does work against them. They only have a 20% chance at resisting. You are dead. So we only have one brigand cutthroat. This party is absolutely astounding. They are wrecking everything. Hell, I could do stress recovery on somebody. I can't. I mean, I could. I should. It actually does give bonus to resisting stress, you know, minus 13% stress for 3 rounds, but oh my god, 12 crests. I gotta get rid of something. Get rid of the holy water. That was a bad idea. Now that I took a second to think about it, not good. Old tree. Get rid of the anti-venom. More crests. Okay, you know what? Get rid of the anti-venom. If I over-prepare for this mission, I don't care. I can sell trinkets. Hopefully I'll get more, you know, cash as I go through the mission and start expending resources. Trap, so you are going to get... You resisted the blight. Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna get a anti-venom, but if you resisted it, hey. Get the map. We can't see what's in the far room, but we can cleanse this corpse and get rid of one of those vials that we're holding on to. There's going to be a trap. The Jester is our trap man. I gave him the trinket that increases his trap disarm chance. It's 90%. Plague Doctor almost had a better trap chance than you did, and he doesn't have the freaking book of how to disarm traps 101. Get another map. Okay. We brought plenty of shovels. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Thanks, game. We brought plenty of shovels. We definitely can, you know, go up that direction. 2 ectoplasms. Ooh, your Crimson Curse is now on passive. Good to know. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find the stun resist chance is okay, but we can pretty much guarantee the kill just by hitting him because our damage is so damn high. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna actually find the... This is fine. Yeah, heal him for a little bit and then bleed the flagellant so that he can get his healing done. I don't know if we're gonna fight the Fanatic because I heard that that can crit on ticks. That's actually quite nice. I heard that you need to see that sort of portrait of the Fanatic when you load a quest mission. Kind of how when you fight any boss, you get a little bit of a cutscene and an introduction at the very beginning of the mission when you launch it. I didn't get that here, so I don't know if we're actually going to be able to find the Fanatic. If we don't, this is just going to be a normal mission with 4 Crimson Cursed crew members. And if we fight the Fanatic, hopefully we can survive. Now, the bleed on the Fanatic is, like, exactly what I wanted, pretty much. Come on, just crush him, yeah. Because when he gets low on HP, he should be able to, Can you heal yourself? No, you can't. Good to know with the Reclaim. That's why I kind of wish it did have targeting icons on the right for who you could target with it. You can't target yourself. But yeah, you know, we're just gonna move on. Hopefully the Flagellant can heal himself in a turn. This guy is 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy is going to die if I hit him with Harvest, because it will do 2 damage. Actually, it's not going to guaranteed kill him. This will guaranteed kill him, though. So let's get the kill on the Fungal Scratcher. Also, one thing that I didn't mention is that I don't know why... Yeah, I don't know why the Plague Doctor has +6 speed. +6 from town. I don't know what that means. I don't have any district buildings unlocked. Maybe there was something that happened that's like, oh, Plague Doctors get plus speed for your next quest or something. Like, I don't know what happened. But this guy apparently has super speed, so he is freaking Speedy Gonzalez over here. I want the Flagellant to bleed next turn because I want him to use his ability, so I'm not gonna cleanse him with the Battlefield Medicine. I'm just gonna hit one of the Fungal Artilleries, hopefully get a Blight in. It did work. Yeah, because now he can Exsanguinate, which should get a kill. And heal himself for 17. So yeah, with the stacking Junia's Head Ancestor's Scroll, we're healing for over 50% on the Flagellant, which is pretty nice. That is pretty good. Might be able to kill this guy. He's bleeding for 3. Yeah, we can totally kill both of these guys. Dude, this party is actually phenomenal. What the hell? They are just absolutely wrecking everything we're coming across. You can't heal. Everyone's at full health. I've got 9 stress. This party is too good. That's what this is about. Oh, there was a curio back there. What curio was that? Is that important? Tent. Okay, open the tent. I don't know why. Oh my god! Okay. Well, shit. I want everything. How many rooms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can discard 1 torch. Take the journal page. Journal of Darius, the Highwayman, 6 of 6. My end, I scrawl this, victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. It was no trap, nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes, 2 small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast, the Shambler. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp as Therion defended her. He soon lost his arm, and his wits left him. Shambler, Shambler, he kept shrieking as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero to buy them a few moments, blew away one of the smaller monsters, last shot, then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. Okay. Well, I fought 3 of them and I haven't died yet, so hopefully you could, maybe have survived 1. Deeds, money, anti-venom, bandages. I mean, as much as I would love to take this stuff, maybe we can get rid of medicinal herbs, grab 4 deeds. But there's still 1,200 bucks here. Let's use 1 blood. It didn't actually get him into the bloodlust state. That's interesting. It just gave him dodge and speed for 3 rounds. What? That's strange. Unexpected. Maybe using the blood doesn't always give them bloodlust unless they're craving it? That would be silly, because basically this boost is... and it's gone. So that seemed a bit pointless. I guess I don't understand exactly how to use blood. It's kind of a waste, but whatever, we'll keep moving. It's like the third map that we've found. We don't need that many maps. This is a big map though. It's going to discover like most of the rest of the floor, it looks like.
With misintent.
Yeah, actually did the entire floor. Perfect. Okay, backline stun. That 20% stun skill chance trinket is very nice. 1 damage, possibly thanks to the protection I gave the Jester. Why did I give him the protection? Because I want him to take damage, the Flagellant, and everyone else had more HP. He has the least amount of HP because of, well, because of the curse, but everyone has the curse, so I don't know. You're just going to smack the puppy.
Back to the pit.
I want to bleed this guy. Now, unfortunately, we didn't leave a corpse, which kind of does suck because I didn't want to hit him with the Jester, but I'm just going to spread out the bleed on these two guys in the back. The bleed should land. He's got a 110% chance. They only have a 20% resistance. We're probably going to take a little bit of damage here, but that's okay. Just keep stacking up that bleed. And even maybe the Blight. I'm not going to be able to stun him. So, sure. Try to stack up some Blight. Oh, it worked, and he is dead. Sweet. That means we can kill this guy easily with 1 shot. And if the Man-at-Arms goes next, guarantee another kill as long as we land the shot on the Fungal Artillery. Easy as pie. Get a little bit of stress recovery. Finale bonus. I kind of wish that it hung around, but I do understand that it can't. You know, that'd make it a little bit too strong, probably. Okay. You know, I can't take this stuff. I might just want to camp, honestly. We've got 4 combats for the rest of the floor. Let's camp now. Get rid of some of the food. Get rid of some inventory space. We should be fine. We can just buff ourselves entirely. So, no one's got a disease that we can get rid of anyways. When you have the Crimson Curse, I forgot this, I think you're immune to other diseases. You can only have the Crimson Curse. So having something like leeches, the cure on the Plague Doctor, is kind of meaningless. But we'll get some stuff boosted up here. It's pointless. You're pointless. You're pointless. Basically just gonna be the Man-at-Arms buffing everyone. We'll do tactics, weapons practice. We have, I think, 4 more respite, yeah. Wish I had more buffs. It's kind of hoping that we would be using stress recovery at some point, but I've got literally nothing going on here. I guess minus 15% stress for 4 battles on him. And then we will... give yourself disease resistance and then rest. That's a bit unfortunate, but you know, hey, buffing. You know, 1 battle, 2 battle, 3 battle, 4 battle, that should be the end of the entire floor, and that's actually a pretty quick floor. Ooh, somebody is craving. Honestly, I don't really want to give you the blood until you're wasting. So I will definitely use a shovel here. I'll take the ruby anyways. We have 2 walls, so I do need to save the remaining 2 shovels. Another journal page. Hey, I'll take it. And screw it, get rid of the food for it. The blackest of fates, 3 of 5. The assault was overwhelming, with Cuthbert slain, and as Boylane fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face, and my very soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall after was falling swiftly into blackness. Gold? There's gold. I mean, kind of don't want to take it. I kind of want to save the keys in case we do find a secret room or, you know, just a treasure chest. So we'll get rid of the gold. Again, this mission is not necessarily about money or heirlooms, even though I am getting rid of stuff to hold them. I just want to find the Fanatic. But I'm starting to doubt whether or not we will find him. He could be in any of these two, or either of those two battles, like just external battles. Hey, you're craving blood too? I think they will mess up their party positioning if they're craving blood, but let's not pop the blood right now. Let's hold off on that. We'll pop it later if we feel the need to. So we got one fight right here. Just these jerks. Apparently, by the way, you can... So the way that the Baron quest works, the courtyard quest that we have active right now, is you can keep doing the quest multiple times and make progress on it. It's a long quest. Longer than like 3 long quests stitched together. So the idea is that if you take multiple excursions out into the courtyard, you need 1 invitation per excursion. So stacking these up is actually not a bad thing to do. Now, I'm not going to do that because we have like 3 or 2 invitations right now, and we can always get more invitations later. And, you know, I'm kind of a little bit tight on inventory space right now, so let's just kind of ignore that. Let's get the bleed out, spread it around. Kind of just want to like kill the mosquito. He is dead. Like he's not gonna guard. I thought that he would guard. Oh no, he's the gatekeeper, right? There's another enemy that looks like this, but he has a plate of food on it, and he's a manservant. He'll guard other enemies. So I had him mixed up with another one, but that's okay. Hit him, do a stun, do a crush. Speed of 5. I mean, Plague Doctor's speed is ridiculous. Let's kill you. Pre-digestion. Nice dodge. The Jester has 34 goddamn dodge. Plus 10 from a camping skill. Oh, right. Frickin' Man-at-Arms making everyone dodge like frickin' crazy. 3 damage means that even if the Blight doesn't land, he's dead. That's why I wanted to hit him. Hit the Supplicant in the back. I mean, not in the back, he's in the back line. And it's a straightforward mission yet again. Yeah, slice off. Better chance of critting, and indeed it did crit. A little bit of stress relief on the Flagellant is nice. I don't know. Guard, get yourself some protection for the next encounter, if it will last that long. We do have another Baron's Invitation, but I don't think we need it. We have... I forget if we have 2 or 3 right now, but either way we have enough. We don't need food. Ignore it, please. Thank you. Pop 1 torch before we walk into the room. Madman, Cultist, Fungal Scratcher, Backline Stun. You missed. You have like 16 speed, and yet you still missed, you jerk. It's alright. Oh! That would have been better if you actually got the kill. 1 HP away, you jerk. So it looks like they're starting to stress each other out slightly. Nice crit. He's dead in 2 turns, so he'll probably get 1 turn. I might want to actually give them the blood just so that I can kind of cleanse their stress, but I honestly don't mind. Like, if these guys have to spend time in the Hamlet healing their stress recovery naturally, why not let that happen? Now, I could just give them the blood to make them stronger. Okay, you know what? If you're gonna be like that, fine. There you go. Are you happy? Are you happy now? You have such high dodge. Okay, get the stun. Thank you. You have 15 speed. You have 12 speed. I guess now the Bloodlust does give you a massive speed bonus. And you know what? You can have the freaking blood too. There. Freaking. You guys happy now? Spending all my blood resources on you guys, keeping you sane. I just want to kill him. I don't care about the damage, especially when he attacks the Flagellant. That's like perfect. You are bleeding. I could cure your Blight bleed. I might as well. Like, you're probably not going to actually blight the front line guy, so, you know, get that done. And that should be it. Again, like, this party right now, they are just wrecking. But at the same time,
driven into the mud.
like, I was kind of hoping to... I should have used the flagellant for that, because then he would have gotten the blight on him. Kind of hoping to get a
Finding the stuff is only the first
boss fight
test.
out of this, you know?
Now it must be
No,
carried home.
I guess there's just no fanatic here. I guess it's not a 100% chance of... Oh my god, you jerk. I guess it's not a 100% chance of getting the fanatic fight when you have 4 party members who have the Crimson Curse, which is fine. You know, I'm not complaining at all, it's just, you know, I was kind of hoping. Let's get a stun out on this guy, because he will die. Yes, please. Thank you for resisting the move, because you are garbage in the 3rd or 4th position, Mr. Flagellant. I don't know how you missed that, but, you know, sure. And hey, the Plague Doctor can actually do stuff. They're craving? I should have given them the blood if they're craving. I'm just gonna bleed this guy, because we can stun him with the Man-at-Arms if he moves next, yeah. As a result, we will get 1 free turn to wreck this guy's shit, and the... I will do anything for it! Wait, you move on your own when you have Bloodlust. I wish that the Crimson Curse didn't make your units attack on their own. That's something that I do wish was not a thing, because when they're craving, they are a pain in the ass to deal with. And, you know, I'm just gonna heal you, so that next combat I can use the flagellant immediately. And guard. Want the guard, okay, guard him. Yeah, I just wish that, you know, when they're craving, they don't stress everyone out. When they have bloodlust, they don't move around on their own and stuff. It's a bit of an annoyance with that, you know? I wanted him to be bled, by the way, so that the next combat he'll open with a exsanguinate ability, I believe it's called, the one that heals himself and does a lot of damage to the enemy. So I don't need any more shovels. He's down to below 30% HP, so he got himself a little bit of a buff, which is fine. A tree? You know what? Sure, look at the tree. I mean, I'm not gonna give you blood, dude. You don't deserve blood. So the last curio must be here on the other side of this wall.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, there's not even a fight here. Okay, well, we're done. Continue adventuring. Is there anything here in this room? Any surprise encounter? There's a hunger tile. That's a surprise. Yeah, this is slightly disappointing, actually, because I think that now people are going to level up to level 3, and I'm not going to be able to do this again, at least not on apprentice difficulty. Yeah, this guy, the Man-at-Arms, is going to level up, and he's kind of a big component to this endeavor, because I can't use the Abomination with the Flagellant, so I'm going to have to bring someone along who doesn't have the Crimson Curse if I try this again. Well, that kind of sucked, but hey, there you go. That was my Fanatic attempt. It was still a victorious mission. We got a little bit of money back on the supplies that we had, and we picked up 24 crests and 4 deeds and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, but there is the Man-at-Arms at level 3, which is very disappointing. It's fine. All, you know, good abilities, too. Not half bad. I guess not all.
Pallid blight filters its way through the...
And now that we've done that mission, we can go back to the Weld and have more XP and damage as a result of the success that we had. Boyce Levesque, you are important to me, baby, and I'm glad that you're back. Well, you know, we're gonna be doing another Weld mission. We could do another boss mission. Okay, I don't want to bring along 4 people who have the Crimson Curse, though, because that would mean that I have a very decent chance at fighting 2 bosses on the one encounter, and I would not want to have that happen. Instead, what I think we will do is do a mission like... I think a mark party would be rather nice. So let's bring you, 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 and you. We have a healer. We have people who can mark. And against the Brigand 8-pounder, being able to mark would be very nice. And a pretty good ring, too. Plus 25% virtue chance. Yeah, I think we'll do the boss fight next, just because we have the bonus to the weld. I don't think it'll stick around, too. I think we have to do it now. On next quest, I assume that this means that we only have 1 week to do this. I don't know if this lasts, you know? So I'm just gonna do the quest now. We should be able to kill the tank with this lineup. Pretty decent. Basically, the bounty hunter is gonna be focusing on the tank. The occultist is gonna start with a mark and then focus on crowd control. Bounty hunter will focus on tank damage plus a little bit of splash damage with the flashing daggers, maybe even the poison darts if we have stuns, which we do have stuns. In the form of blackjack, we have stress heal. So this is going to be a okay party for fighting the tank, I believe. And as a result of this mission, we will have people leveling up to level 3. Namely the bounty hunter, which kind of sucks that we won't have him for future missions, but that's okay. And everyone else will stay at either level 2 or... Yeah, everyone's gonna actually upgrade to level 2, I think. Because I think a boss is worth 4 XP. So yeah, so that's what we'll do next time. Super disappointed that we didn't find the Fanatic. I think it's gonna be a while until I have the cojones to try that again. I'm gonna let these guys kind of sit, relax, not worry about the blood for a while, and... You know, if I can get another person who has the curse, who's not an abomination, maybe I'll take them out on another mission like this, but I might just wait. You know, I might just wait until, you know, we do the Baron stuff. I might just let these guys sit forever. I don't know. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next quest in the Darkest Dungeon.